and a preschool group. And they come in and they bring their children. We're usually outside in the morning. So I'll just show you the whole building and what it's like. Okay.
It's a large building. It's almost 10,000 square feet.
Yeah. So this room we use as a library. At the end of the day, we kind of hang out here until the kids are picked up. So I'll take you around this way.
Okay. And they record on the paper outside?
So when they sign in? Oh, they sign in there. They put the time and initials. Okay, good. So it's all done outside. We started that with COVID and we continued after COVID. Yeah. But the parents still have to come in. So this is the break room for the employees for lunch. Yeah. Simple. And, yeah. And we have a commercial kitchen, which we don't use. We did, before COVID, we served lunch every day and snack. Now we don't serve anything. Okay. Which is wonderful.
Yes, because it is really, it takes a lot.
It takes one person just
yes, I was going to say.
So we have a commercial grade, the kitchen and everything. The stove is just disconnected from the outside. It's on for gas. It just needs to be turned on if you decide to use it. Okay. So we do cooking every Friday here with the kids, but we've learned to use like hot plates and microwaves and toaster oven. Kindergarten. We're licensed through kindergarten, even though we don't have kindergarten. Got it. So we have 2 storage rooms. One at this side of the building. Let me open up this light. So here we like store all of our seasonal things, our decorations, you know how that is.
Absolutely.
Yes. All the fun stuff. And then this is to the outside as well. Okay. Yes. So expensive.
I know. I had no idea. Even like the sandwiches.
Yes. We have a service, but we have a company that we've always used, and we don't have to remind them. They just come every April. So this classroom is licensed for 1-year-olds, for our infants from 2 months to 2 years old. So each classroom has storage. This building is unbelievable with the storage, you know, that you can put things away. Our 1-year-olds sleep on cots, and then they have their diapers and their stuff that we all store in there.
So, I'm so sorry.
Go ahead.
1-year-old. So you're saying this classroom is from 0 to 1, right?
The 0 to 1.
So
no, 0 to 2.
0 to 2.
Yes.
So this is like your infant component. That's what I'm thinking, right?
We have 2 rooms. We have our infant component. I'll show you this room. Has a playground to the outside, and I'll show you the other room.
Got it. So then you don't have cribs for all the.
We do.
That's the other room.
Oh,
yeah.
So this
younger ones
mostly older, but like this week we had some kids out sick, so we moved the cribs in here, and we had a combination class for nap time.
Okay.
So but basically the younger ones sleep in their room.
Yes.
Yeah. That's on the other side of the building.
Yeah. So each classroom has a drinking fountain, and then all of our kids bring their own water bottles now anyways, so but we still have it. And then this is a door to the restroom, and then a preschool side. Okay. And then this 1-year-old playground has its own playground.
Oh, how nice! Oh, that's perfect.
So even if we have little ones, they can come here. Our youngest child right now, I think, is 9, almost 10 months old. So they can come here and play. Lots of our kids that are 11 months old are walking, so they're out in the real world. Yeah. So this closet as well, and we can use for cots, or we have like an evacuation crib in case we had to evacuate the kids. We have that, and then their earthquake kits are stored there as well. Yeah. The classrooms we have not used since COVID, because we're not full. Yeah. So I'll show you all the classrooms, and then. I love the classrooms. They're so big. Aren't they great? Yeah. So this classroom we use for our 2s and 3s. And then same thing, they have a place to put, these kids sleep on mats, so their mats are stored in here. The closets have room for storage of, they're full of toys and things for the kids to play with on rainy days or days where it's too hot to be outside, that kind of thing.
And they do potty training here?
Yes.
So that's the door, I think.
That's the door to the other side, yes. So we have, in all the bathrooms, we have toddler toilets. Perfect. Yes.
This is nice. Yeah.
Yeah. We have a lot of kids. We spent the summer toilet training, about 10.
Yeah.
Isn't that
very
the best?
Yeah, the parents are really happy.
Yeah, and most of them fought us about doing it.
Oh, too
They're
early.
not ready.
Oh.
I said, no, we have time in the summer. We have to get them straight. Yes. So that was very good during COVID because during COVID we had to keep the kids in
Into
their pods.
cohorts, right?
Cohorts.
Right,
Cohort.
Yes.
So we were able to close this and have divided classrooms.
Amazing.
Yeah.
We had to artificially create this. We
Oh.
had some tents.
You had to build
We
something.
had to do that. It's crazy.
Yeah, we were lucky to have this room.
But this operates as a 12 kids here. This
12
side.
kids on this side, 12 kids on the other side.
But then do you use this as 2 individual classrooms or is
We
it
use
We
them
can,
to
we can.
Okay, but right now you're not.
Yes, we can. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
It
you
just
can.
depends on what we're doing. Like if we're doing music with both 2-year-olds and 3-year-olds, we'll
Then
open it
you-
up because we have room to dance and play and that kind of thing. And at nap time, we close this as well. We have 2 groups. Older kids on that side and younger kids on this side. This group sleeps. This group spends
Yes.
some time getting to sleep. So same thing. Passway to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Same setup. 3 toilets, 3 sinks.
But this you keep it open so that
It's-
both kids
Yes,
can use
they
it.
can use it, yeah. We try to only in the morning, like for example, when the kids come in the morning, they use the bathroom, they wash their hands. We only use one bathroom. And then if we need this other bathroom, we open it up. But most of the time, we can survive with one bathroom. And then it's one bathroom to clean.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But for licensing, counting and all
Yes,
that,
at
it's
least
definitely
it's
helps.
all
have
set
that
up.
extra one.
Right,
yes,
right.
exactly.
And so our kids sleep on mats, and no, we have no blankets because Monday they'll bring clean blankets.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah.
So mats and everything are washed here, but blankets goes home on
Yes.
Fridays and comes back
We
on
send the
Mondays?
blankets home every other Friday,
Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
but the mat sheets we wash. Yeah, otherwise we wouldn't get them back.
I know. They never bring them back. We have to buy extras all the time.
Yes, it's expensive too. So this room is basically storage. It's supposed to be the nurse's place, where if there was a sick child, you could lay them there.
Yes.
Most of the time, I would just have the sick child in my office. So this is another bathroom we don't use as
And
well.
then this bathroom is for kids as well. It's the same
Sick
size.
one. Yeah.
Oh, very
Just
nice.
one toilet, one sink.
Do you mind if I
Yeah,
see?
go, go.
Oh, very nice. Oh, it's a good size as
Yeah.
well.
I don't think
Perfect.
we've ever used
Typically,
it.
we don't really.
Was this building designed as a preschool?
Yes.
Because
Yes.
So this building is owned by the Alhambra Day Nursery. So it was open to help teen moms. That was like in the 1950s, I think. So they could finish their high school, and if they got pregnant, they would watch their children, and then eventually become like a subsidized childcare program
Okay.
where low-income parents, single parents that couldn't afford childcare, they provided free childcare
Okay.
here.
Do you
And-
still have some
Yes,
subsidized?
yeah, we have options.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
And then the building was leased to the Alhambra School District.
Okay.
They ran a preschool here, but it became like too much for the school district, and so then they put the building up for lease. At that point, that was like 15 years ago, I leased the building.
Okay.
We were at a different site, and my lease was coming up for renewal, so we fell
So you
into
were
this
already
great
running a
building.
place. You were
Yeah,
already
yeah.
running a-
She's been in the
Yeah.
business for 40 years.
Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah,
Yeah.
longer.
Oh,
But
yeah.
don't tell, that makes me feel like So most of this side of the building is restrooms. There's like 23 toilets in here. So this is like a teacher's bathroom.
Okay.
Okay. And then on this side is my office. Sorry, it's kind of messy. But there's a bathroom around the corner as well.
Oh, wow.
So, like the staff, this is usually kept open. The staff can use that as an auxiliary. Plus, there's another bathroom here that's handicapped adult. We never use that either. Yeah.
And then what class
Okay,
is this?
then
This
I'll
is
show
a
you the rest of the classrooms too.
kinder.
So we don't have kindergarten, but our pre-K kids use this classroom. Yeah. So every classroom has a door to the outside.
Yes.
Which is lovely.
Yeah,
I think that's so nice. Instead of going, it's just right then. Because
Yeah.
sometimes you have those days when they're so full of energy, and you're like, you know what, guys, today we're just gonna cut circle time. We're gonna go
Yeah.
outside and do some music and movement or
Exactly.
something.
Exactly.
So I'm assuming you get a lot of calls for the infants. Infant programs are
Infant
not
program
everywhere.
is really
Always
popular,
full.
and our rate for infants. So before COVID, our infant room was open from 7:30 until 4:30. Now our infant room is only open from 8 to 4. And we're licensed for 16 infants. You can easily stay full with that amount of infants. We only charge $1,400 a month, which is compared to a lot of schools, they're paying $2,500, $2,600 a month
Or
for
more.
childcare. But they also have the extended hours. So I think this building has the potential of increasing the infant program. It's not that hard to increase capacity with the state, with licensing.
Yeah.
So you just would have to divide off part of the playground into separate infant space, like maybe at the other side. I'll show you what I was thinking. But you could expand the infant program. I think that's going to be the future.
But after 4, the school closes, or?
Only the infant room closes. Our preschool is open from 8 to 5. We used to be open from 7 to 6. But with COVID, I think we learned, like, we don't want to be here from 7 to 6.
Yeah.
So for some families, it doesn't work out. You know, they need extended hours. But, you know, we're happy with our group that we have and being open from 8 to 5. We have only one part-time employee. Everybody else works 8 hours. And we have the same staff the entire day. To me, I think it's a benefit.
That
Amazing.
Yeah, even for the preschool. And for the infants, there's never a part-time, nobody ever has to come in, a part-time employee. There's enough staff that they relieve each other for lunch, and those infants are with the same teachers the entire day.
Oh
So
my
you have how
goodness,
many?
amazing.
8 staff members, you said?
We have 8 staff members right now.
Got it.
So infant itself, you'll need 4, right?
Exactly, yeah.
So
If
then-
we're full.
Full
See,
time.
I'm not interested in being full.
Yeah.
And that's my biggest challenge.
Yeah.
People will look at the data and go, why is she low count? I go, you don't understand. This woman is so special. The ownership, the low rent is special. Nobody knows about the story about helping the teens in the 50s. This is truly a center of helping the local community. There's a reason she could easily ramp up with 120.
I have 8
We could
applications
easily
on
ask
my
for a
desk
million.
for infant care, but we're happy with 8 infants. I have 4 teachers assigned to that group, and you know, those infants are getting really good care. But we can expand. Like, we have one teacher that took a leave of absence in the infant room for a month. So she's coming back on Monday, and I know she's going to say, let's take in some more infants. And gradually, I would never have like 2 infants start on the same week. We just gradually increase our
Stagger
enrollment.
them because transitions are pretty hard
Yeah,
for the
it
infants.
is.
And
Yeah.
COVID really
Hard for the
changed their
parents,
mindset.
yes.
The COVID and shutting down and rethinking the business model really changed their mindset. Look, we could easily ramp up to 120 and ask for a $1 million+ valuation. That's not her goal. Her goal is to find, not as an insult, the younger version that's going to continue the legacy for a few more decades.
Right.
That's why this price is at this point. That's why it's a low count, to be honest. But we could change this within a few months and ask for. She's made plenty of money.
Yeah.
She's really looking for someone else to really continue the legacy, and that's the honest truth. I know that's hard to believe, but that's the honest truth. And you can't fake this. What she's saying and how she presents, you can't fake
No,
this.
the thing is, we both have been in this space, and she has been teacher forever.
Oh, you've
And
been
we
through
have
this building
met-
before.
Not this building, but I'm
I've
saying
been-
this doesn't
is
come
a
as a
passion.
surprise.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there's
For
some
people who are
ownership
like
that
purely like a business people.
Correct.
This will come like,
Maximizing
this doesn't
every
make
penny.
sense.
Yeah.
But for us, we know exactly what you're talking
This
about.
is a good opportunity, I think, to, like, if I was 40 years younger, as a good opportunity to get a good marketing plan. We don't market.
No
we
social
don't
media.
advertise.
No,
we
nothing.
Have social media.
This is just all
This-
word of mouth
word
and
of mouth.
referrals. Before COVID, full capacity, 120 students, 100% with the waiting list.
Yeah.
And after COVID, she had to rebuild herself based on word of mouth.
We actually closed for 2 months with COVID because we only had 5 students at the end.
Yeah.
And so we finally decided to close, lay off all the employees, and then we reopened 2 months later with only 5 students that were willing to come back. So then we had to eventually, you get a few new kids every month. We had to actually start the whole process all over again. So. Okay, let me show you the
Yeah.
rest.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is similar size to this one.
The teddy bears.
So we use this for science right now. All the classrooms are set up, ready. Same thing with restrooms. Three toilets, 3 sinks.
And same thing in this classroom.
Same thing in this classroom.
This love the fact that there's restrooms.
So
in each
yeah, teachers don't need to.
Yeah,
Then
you
you
don't
need
have
two
to
teachers,
do
one
like
to
that.
take, and it
Yeah,
gets
it's
complicated.
amazing. So that's really good about that first bathroom. It's so close to the outside door too. The teacher can stand at the door, watch the kids, use the bathroom, and back out. Okay, come on. So same thing, storage for mats and pots.
And teachers have been with you for some
A
time.
long
Any new
time.
teachers?
I was gonna
Long
say.
time. We have a new teacher in the infant room that's been here less than a year.
I'm really glad you had long time.
So this room, we just have a lot of media. We store our books, our musical instruments. There's 2 bathrooms in there. I don't know what shape they're in. I should look on that. We never use them as well.
There's so many bathrooms.
Too many bathrooms.
At least licensing cannot bring
will
that
be
out.
happy.
Yeah. Do you have enough bathrooms? Yes.
So this is the other infant room. Oh.
This is beautiful.
So this has a bathroom.
This is the other infant room.
With a teacher toilet, so they don't have to leave this room to use the bathroom. They have an infant toilet and a teacher's toilet, and we use it for storage, like the earthquake next. Go ahead.
Can I have a look?
Yeah. If we have younger kids, we have swings and that.
I like that it becomes very cozy and this thing, but then you can open these blinds and you
All
are
this
still
opens up.
so
So,
much light, right?
There's also shades behind the verticals as
So
well
just
to
to
keep out the
keep it more
darkness.
dark.
Yeah. And then in that closet is a refrigerator, storage for their toys and that kind of stuff. And then our kids sit in high chairs.
Oh, cute. I love it when they're all watching them eat.
Yeah, yeah.
Feeding. It's the best thing
Eating
ever.
each other's food.
Oh, I love that.
All right. Let me show you these other 2 classrooms. So this pink room here, we missed that one. So we're using this classroom right now. We'll have music in this classroom, but basically we're storing our art supplies since COVID. So same thing, exit to the outside. We have a tap dance teacher that comes and teaches in here as well. Yeah. Yeah. I was going to take that and show you the playground. We planted that from the Dollar Tree seed box.
So really,
Yes, yeah, it's growing. Every month we have a different wildflower that comes out. But we have a huge sandbox. And then there's areas over on this side where the kids can play with cars. They can play in the home center, play house. Those activities as well. We eat lunch outside and snack outside.
So much easier for cleaning.
Yes, and we have a lot of shade. So this
Which
whole thing,
definitely
permanent
helps
shade
rain and
structure.
heat
So
and all
good
that.
during COVID. We could be outside.
So if another pandemic comes, it's all ready to go. No, sir. I'm being, like you don't need. It's turnkey.
Yeah.
For another disaster, it's all ready to go.
And this, we call it the spider web. We just recently replaced all the roping in there.
It looks new.
even the
German
shade, I
made.
like the design.
Yeah.
And then over the sandbox, we had during the wind, we lost our shade structure, so we just put a new awning on top of that as well. So
There's a
the
lot
kids-
of things for kids to do.
Yes.
Like they can bike, they can
Yes, a lot of
Right here,
And
they
then usually when we're outside, we'll set up like kinetic sand or Play-Doh or that.
Eight, infants.
8 infants. We just lost 2 infants. One couldn't handle. She had never been away from home. She couldn't handle separation.
So how many are subsidized in that? Approximately.
Subsidized in the preschool, maybe just 3 kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, very few. So it's
Very
all
few.
private pay.
Private paid most of it.
Okay.
And you don't have to accept the subsidized.
Yeah.
You know,
No,
it's an
in
option.
some schools we do. And like
Yeah,
because
yeah,
depending on the
Yeah, it
situation,
helps
and we
them,
try to
I
make
think.
as
Convenient.
For me, it's very difficult because I feel like some of the families need it, other families are abusing it.
Yes,
Yeah.
I've seen both
Yeah.
ends. I've
Yeah.
seen both
Yeah.
ends where they know they're not having to pay out of pocket, so they
Right.
don't send a child. And we're like, but I've got teachers for both of your kids.
Exactly. Or having a day off and still. So this classroom, we had set up for a 4-year-old, and that let go of?
Yep. I just lost power.
Uh-oh.
Just that, I think. Just a piece.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, I lost all. Where'd all the lights go?
We lost all of this.
Oh yeah. Uh-oh.
The fuse must have gone.
Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah.
So this classroom has the same thing. All the storage, it has a big area here for cots. There's a TV, flat screen TV for rainy days if somebody
Perfect.
needed to use that.
It's so nice because typically in some classrooms the cots and everything are outside and it looks so messy.
Well, it's
But
actually
the
good
classroom
because,
looks so nice and neat because you can put everything in here. It's out of sight.
and not only that, is when it came time to license, they're only licensing
they're
this
measuring
outside.
this, not
Yeah.
measuring
Not measuring the
exactly,
contents.
which helps us.
Yeah.
The computers.
Yeah, the little computers. Yeah. Oh.
And then,
Oh, so these e-machines,
yes.
we created that company.
Oh, really?
I was number 9 startup member, Silicon Valley.
Really?
Wow.
That's fantastic.
Oh my God.
So you were in tech, hardware?
Yeah, I did startup for technology in the Bay Area for almost 18 years
Area out.
before I got into real estate.
We don't currently own it.
Yeah, I have a tech background in finance in
Yeah.
the Bay Area.
Yeah.
I just moved like 2-3 years back.
Oh, where'd you live? Fremont?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I lived in Fremont, off the 880.
Very silly.
Oh, yeah, it's so boring as a. I was a college
Kevin
graduate.
was telling her, but then we were having a baby, and I said, "This is the time. If we don't move now,
Yeah. But Fremont's a great school district, though. It's one of the top ones in California. Yeah.
There's actually, she said this can be used if we want to as an infant playground too. She doesn't use it right now, but
But you can't set up toys out there. It's such a hassle by the time they bring the kids out and bring them back out. And, you know, especially if they're not walking. So this
For more
room,
storage.
again, is huge.
Oh my God.
Washer and dryer.
Hilarious.
And there's 2 gas water heaters, one at the other end of the
Yes.
building and one in here. So this building was actually built in 2 sections. First that part, and then this was added on. Yes, it's very good. The storage is amazing. And all sprinklers, we just had our sprinklers redone by the fire sprinkler company as well.
Yeah, and